What's up, guys? It's NottheWinner back at it again. We got another Diablo 2 video coming at you guys. So, I recently talked about the Insight rune word and how great Meditation Aura is and how helpful it can be. And I'll be honest, I still use Insight constantly on my Mercenary, so I don't have enough gold for that. Didn't think so. But my Mercenary is currently equipped with a polearm that holds the Insight rune word, and he'll probably hold that until I can get Infinity for him. So I did swap though, because this doesn't add any bonuses to my actual skills. Yes, I get +5 attributes, I get bonus magic find, all sorts of great bonuses, but it is a two-hander, right? And I like to have a lot more skills and a lot higher skills so I can take on whatever type of content I need. Now, I was showing in another video how to get your skills past 20, what kind of items you could wear to get it all the way up to 30, even 32, and then I mentioned how charms could push you all the way up to 40 in some cases. I worked on a new sword and shield, and the sword is very, very easy to make. Finding a crystal sword with 4 sockets, really not that tough. This one's +2 on all skills, plus 35% cast rate, which matches what we were getting from the Insight rune word. So already we get to keep our cast rate. We get an additional +2 on our skills, which helps with things like warmth. So we're getting more mana regen. It helps on our damaging skills, helps on our supporting skills for those damaging skills, and then also to get our lightning type skills up for when we're running into those immune types. Faster hit recovery is fantastic. Whenever you're hit, you want to be able to recover faster so you can keep on moving, get on out of there with your teleport, or do whatever you need to do. The enhanced damage, not really a huge deal in this case because guess what? We're not swinging the sword. Attack rating, no big deal. Bonus lightning damage, bonus cold damage, bonus poison damage. Those are all great when you're hitting the opponent. Life stolen per hit. Plus 250 defense against missile. Now, this is great because there's a lot of ranged attacks in this game, and no one wants to be hit by them. So, extra defense against your missile is always useful. 22 to vitality for the nice life and stamina boost. 104 to mana to make sure that you can keep casting and handling everything you need to do. And +6 on your magic absorb. That's a really beefy sword for only a Tall, a Thul, an Ort, and an Om. Which, if you look at it, you got the Tall rune here, which is what, rune number 7? The Ort is rune number 9. So you can start getting those from Countess on Nightmare, or you can just fuse up a few Rawls that you've gotten from your normal runs. A Thul is rune number 10, so literally just past Ort. And then finally, you need that Om rune. Which is just past the Thul. So these are all just barely past the threshold, and you even have tall runes that are from before. So you could potentially make this on normal difficulty and be using it by the time you're level 25 with this crystal sword. So exceptionally useful, exceptionally easy to make at lower levels, so it can be incredibly useful to you after you've finished using Insight, or even just to bypass Insight altogether if you don't need as much of the mana. Now the Spirit Shield, now same rune words here, guys. So once again, Tall, Thul, Ort, and Om. The Spirit Shield is a bit tougher to get though, because there's only, I believe, 3 4-socket shields. And they all require exceptionally high strength. The lowest requirement is the Monarch Shield at 156 strength. These you're not really getting until you're doing Hell difficulty. You can get them from Hell Cows, which is very nice. This is one of the best spots to farm them because Hell Cows really aren't too tough. You just kind of gotta hang back a bit, take them down slowly, and you can do that solo, or you can run in a full party, and if a white monarch drops, make sure you scoop it up right away. People will trade for white monarchs. People will trade for socketed monarchs if they're full 4-socket, and a lot of people will use their quest to add sockets specifically for their monarch shield so they can make this spirit set. Let me go over the stats. Now, it does say 29% faster cast rate. That's because I didn't roll the maximum. It can be up to 35% faster cast rate. So, I might eventually throw this in with a Hell rune inside my Herodric Cube, empty all the sockets, and try again, and see if I can get a better, faster cast rate on this. Or I might swap to another shield in the future that isn't this. But the +2 on skills, huge. The faster hit recovery again, so now we're getting 110% faster hit recovery between the two of those. If we maxed out the faster cast rate, that would be 70% between the two of them. Instead, we're working with 64% total. 250 defense against missile. So now that's 500 total defense against missile between the two. Another 22 to my vitality, 111 to mana. So I'm really stacking that mana up. If I didn't have this sword and shield, I would be so mana poor that I wouldn't be able to do next to anything in the game. Cold, lightning, and poison resist, fantastic. Wish it had fire resist too. That would make it just almost, honestly, almost god tier. But we'll take the 3, the 7 magic absorb, attacker takes damage of 14, and increased durability just happen to be there. We do get the 42% chance to block and the nice defense buff from that. Overall, the Monarch shield is a very favorable shield that a lot of casters will go for, and if you notice, I have just enough strength to make sure I can use that shield specifically. So my stat allocation was made just for the Monarch shield. So these are the spirit gears. If you put them together, you're getting +4 on all skills. If you got perfect rolls, then you're getting additional 70% cast rate, 110% hit recovery, 500 defense against missile, all sorts of vitality and mana buffs, cold resistance, well, multiple resistances, absorption of magic attacks, and Thorin's aura. So all sorts of amazing buffs. And yes, you might not be able to get the shield very early on, but the sword will be helpful until you can get the shield. And this is a really easy way, based on the runes required, to get really high bonuses to all your skills for when you're running skills builds. If this video was helpful, I know it ran a little bit long, guys. I try and make mine shorter so you guys can get the most info in the shortest amount of time. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, comment down below. And for all you guys who made it all the way to the end, thank you guys so much for watching. It helps me so much. See you guys in the next one.